Hello, welcome to topic 2 of the Learn Python tutorials, and in this topic we're going to be covering if statements. So let's get ourselves into pythonanywhere.com and go into your folder, your challenges folder. I've just got one called CH, and let's create yourself a new file, this one called coding.py. There we go. Coding.py. And if statements. An if statement is a statement that has a true or false condition. So we're like, if something is true, let's put true, then do something. It's as simple as that. If something is true, then do something. And this, the easiest way to show you an example is, let's say we have a question with the coding. So let's have a look. Let's put answer equals input. Do you like coding? So we're going to ask the user whether they like coding, and if they say yes, then we're going to say me too. So what we could do here is we could say if the answer equals yes, print me too. There you go. So what have we got here? Well, we've got a question. You don't always have questions with if statements, but in this one we've got one. So we've got a question, and what we're saying here is they ask the question, whatever answer they type in gets stored in the answer variable, and then here on the if statement we have a simple condition. If their answer equals, which means exactly equals yes, then we'll print me too. So let's see if this works. Let's have a go. Let's just hold what we're holding on to, control, click on the CH folder, wait till that pops up. These are going a bit slow today. Open a bash console here. Oops, let's just kill some consoles. Kill that one, and then press back twice. That should get us back. There we go. And if we run the program, Python 3 space coding.py, and it should run it. Oh, what about, oh, because I've not saved the file. Save my file first. There we go. And let's try again. Here we go. So there you go. It asks the question, do you like coding? If I type in yes, it says me too. Brilliant. Perfect. Now, quick point here. If we run it again, now if you notice here, if the answer equals, it's got to equal exactly what is inside of that string. So it's got to be exactly yes. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you put a capital yes, then it's not going to print the me too line. If again as well, if you put a space bar before your yes, again, it's not going to print me too. So it's only if whatever they input is exactly the same does it print yes. So there's a nice first easy version. But what if they don't put yes? What if they put no? Well, what we can do here is we can do print, oh, that's a shame. So what we've got here is we can say if their answer is yes, print me too. Otherwise, we print that's a shame. So we've got two branches here in our program. One branch if they say yes, and the other branch, which is the else branch, if they say anything else. So let's just see if that works. Let's save that. And let's save. Let's try that. If we run it now. Do you like coding? Nope. That's a shame. There you go. And you can put anything in there, and it will say that's a shame. There we go. So what we've done here is we've created the two branches, and the way we've created the branch is we've said that any if they answer yes, do this indented code. Now, what do I mean by indented? Well, I mean here that you've put 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. 4 spaces. So this branch goes down here inside of inside this branch, any of the indented code. So only if the answer is yes will they execute the code that is indented, and that keeps on working. You can do lots of lines of code, so you can print me too. That's good. There we go. And you could do lots of different lines. You could do loads of codes going in there. Print that's a shame. And tough. There we go. So if the answer is yes, it will do these 2 lines of code that are indented. If the answer is no, then it will do that line, those 2 there. And then you can actually jump out of that condition, out of those branches, by just printing by returning to the level of indentation you had before, or getting rid of the indentation. So it'll either go, if you type yes, it'll do these 2 lines of code, skip them because that's in the else, and then do this one. So I'll do those, skip that because that's in the else box, and do that one. Or if they type no, anything else, then it will do those lines of code and then that one. Let's just see if that works. Save. Do you like coding? Yes. There you go. There you can see it. So it does the me too, that's good, goodbye. If you do yes, me too, that's good, goodbye. And then if you run it again, and that's a shame, tough, goodbye. There you go. So again, if you've done that way, then it says goodbye. So what we've got here is going if and an else. But what if you want to do multiple ifs? So if you want to test for multiple different things, you can't just put them in an else, because it could be you might have 3 or 4 different options and you want to know which option they've chosen. What you can do is you can tag it together and you can chain it along this if statement with an elif. Elif answer equals no. And then you can put those there. Let's just move those into there. And then here let's put sorry, that's not valid answer. There we go. So now we've got 3 possible options. We have the what if they do yes, what if they do no, and what to do if they don't do either of those 2 things. So if they answer yes, they'll just do this code and then jump out of this statement and carry on in the program. If they type no, then they'll go through to this one and then come out of the program. And then finally, if they don't do either of those 2, then you go on to that one. There we go. That is a basic introduction to if statements. In the next video, we'll look at some slightly more complicated if statements and some things that you can check to standardize data, so that you can check for different things like capital letters and things like that. Okay. Thank you very much.